Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. Now, here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's fast becoming winter and the nights are drawing in, so we're providing loads more content. On Monday evening, we will be streaming from 10 p.m. our time. That is when we will be streaming from, whatever YouTube renders the time as. It messed around with it last time. And we'll be going back to the Blueprints house for at least one more time. So do check it out. Join us. Chat goes off brilliantly, and there's a lot of comment on what we're doing, which is brilliant. We really enjoy the interaction, and we look forward to seeing you there. Now, also on Monday morning, Simon is going to post a new collaboration video of him solving with Anna from Finland, who won the last Patreon competition and had the chance to solve with Simon. So that is going up on Monday morning, I think. Free video on the channel. Do check it out, and it'll be very interesting to see them solve together and see how much they collaborate and so on, and what goes on in quite a tricky puzzle. So do check that out. I haven't seen the video yet myself. I'm looking forward to it. As I say, that's going up on Monday. Of course, Friday, always the day for the crossword masterclass. That's another free video that goes up. But there's also some content on Patreon. So on Saturday, the latest connections video. They go up every 4 or 5 days. Also on Friday, we had on Patreon another listener solve. So I had a go at a puzzle by Harabobs called Knockout, and you can see that there. And coming up towards the end of next week, the solve of the Times Monthly Club Special. So just loads of content. That's all in addition to the 2 Sudoku videos we do every day. One by Simon at 8:30, one by me at 11 p.m. It's just such a pleasure to bring all this to you. Thank you very much for the kind comments you make. The people who saw us in Stratford were unbelievably nice to our face. And no, there isn't a recording of that we're ever going to put up, because nobody recorded it. It was just a special for the people who bought a ticket and turned up. So it's their reward, if you like. It was a very interesting puzzle. We have posted a link to that in the past. Now, I'm sure today's will be a very interesting puzzle as well, and I'll get to that in a moment. I've mentioned Patreon, but I haven't mentioned the current hunt on Patreon, which is Put Out More Flags. Pretty tough puzzles. Do check those out. Hundreds of people now have sent in solutions, so well done to them. We've also, of course, got all of our apps which feature line Sudoku, very relevant today, and Domino Sudoku, and of course Fog of War, and The Worms by E.G. Fistemafel and Michael Lefkowitz. So do check those out as well. And SVEN'S SUDOKU PAD's linked under the video. But the first link is to this puzzle. I'm going to go through the rules. This has come in from Ukraine, where Yaroslav first wrote to us not long after the Russian invasion, and our nerves were jangled for Yaroslav, but he's continued to write to us since then, and has set today's puzzle. So delighted by that, and we're going to have a go at this puzzle found by Yar, and let's go through the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. 1 to 9 in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. Along a green line, adjacent digits differ by at least 5. So these two could be 1 and 6 or 3 and 9, but they couldn't be 2 and 6 because they're too close together. And a purple line is a set of consecutive non-repeating digits in any order. So this one might say, for instance, 6, 4, 3, 2, 5, and that would be perfectly possible. Then a white dot joins 2 consecutive digits, and a black dot joins 2 digits where one is double the other. That's the rules. Give it a try on that first link under the video. I'm going to start now. Let's get cracking. Let's see how we do. There's not much length in the green lines. The things we know about green lines are you can't put 5 on them. Oh, so the 5 in column 3 is going to be in one of those 2 cells. As well as the fact that you can't put 5 on them, they must alternate between digits higher than 5 and digits lower than 5. So we could colour this line, for instance, 2 different colours as we go down it. And also 4 and 6 couldn't sit in any of those cells because they're, or indeed there actually in the column, because if you have a number which has 2 green line neighbours that see each other, 4 is impossible in that situation because its 2 neighbours would both have to be 9. So those are the things we know. Now, this is interesting. Right, I've got something here. So, this is a 6-cell Renban. Okay, the way to look at this central box is that this 6-cell Renban is one consecutive sequence. It's either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, the cells that are in the box but not on that line are either from both higher or lower than that line. So they would include digits from, say they might be 1, 8, 9 to allow this to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But if they were 1, 8, 9, if they included digits both higher and lower, I don't think you could join up this line with digits kind of cementing the thing in the middle. You only have 3 digits available to make up what would definitely be a 6-digit gap in the sequence. So it really helps if you can visualize the sequence of numbers from 1 to 9 in your head. And bear in mind that this chops out 6. And if you chop them out from the middle of the sequence, you'd be left with 3 digits here that couldn't be joined up in terms of making this a set of consecutive digits. So that's not what happens. What must happen is that this is an extreme set that is either 1 to 6 or 4 to 9. And this group, okay, I'm getting rid of that colouring now. I'm going to colour this group red. Now, I don't know whether that's 1, 2, 3 or 7, 8, 9, but I do know it's a consistent group. And then these digits, they have to be 4, 5, 6 now, because if that's 1, 2, 3, to make this line a consecutive sequence, these are the middly digits. And if it's 7, 8, 9, they're the same digits. They're still 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to colour them yellow. Now, what's that doing for these sets of digits? I have a feeling, yeah, since none of these digits, right, I'm going to consider the numbers in these 3, the entropic groups, if you like. Red is either 1, 2, 3 or 7, 8, 9. Yellow is 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to say blue is either 1, 2, 3 or 7, 8, 9, the opposite of red. I think in row 3 we have to, well, this line in particular. No, it even works here. Again, you cannot have digits from both. Actually, you could. On an individual line, you could have digits from both blue and red, as long as they were joined up by the yellows here. But you couldn't on this line, it's not long enough. However, the important thing to think about, actually, is that somewhere on this line there is a 1. And that 1 is going to go either on this line or on this line. Say it went on this line. What would the other 2 digits in this bit of the line be? They couldn't use 4, 5 and 6. And yet the line would use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would have to be 1, 2, 3. Now we don't know that the 1's on that line. If it was on this line, it's actually the same story. Sorry about that noise. The digits would be 1, 2, 3, and those digits on this line would be 4, 5, 6. But basically, okay, so I actually don't know. I'm getting rid of that red. The principle still holds and has made these yellow. But I do know that one of these is red and one of them is blue. And the one that is blue needs 2 yellow cells. If that's 1, 2, 3, these are 4 and 5. And this is 3 yellow cells over here. If that's 1, 2, 3, this is 4, 5, 6. And the same applies if that's 7, 8, 9. This is 4, 5, 6. So now, bizarrely, we've found our 3 yellow cells in row 3, row 5. They're complete. I don't know that this colouring scheme is going to work at all, but I do sort of want to persevere with it. Right, these are either red or blue. There's no yellows there. There's a maximum of 1 yellow in row 4, which only needs 1 more yellow. There's no yellows in the central box in row 5 because the 3 yellows that are in the row have already appeared. So these 2 are both yellow, and one of those 2 is yellow. This cell is not yellow. Oh, nor's that one. Right, this is blue, actually. Because these blues, let's imagine they were 1, 2, 3. These would be 4 and 5. And since we know this can't be yellow because the 3 yellows have been used in this row, it has to be blue or red. But if it's 4 or 5, you can't get to what I'm imagining would be red. So that must be blue. And this one, we don't know. I don't know whether it's red or blue up here. I was going to say, but it is a colour, which is the most fatuous thing I could possibly say. I'll tell you what, it is a colour that is red or blue. And I don't know which one. I'm going to make it pink because I've got a deduction that those are all pink. Because once that is, let's say it was 7, in fact, this is either a 7-6 pair or a 4-3 pair. That digit is 7 or 3. These 2 digits must both be pink, because that digit is connecting the yellow set of entropic digits with the pink set. I don't know whether pink is red or blue. For the moment, it's pink. Those are pink as well, because this line now, it's not going to be able to, if this was red, it's not going to be able to access the blue set without having 3 yellows on it. If it was blue the same way around. So these 3, which are in a box where the 3 yellows have already appeared, must all be coloured, non-yellow, and this one will be yellow and will be the same digit as this that has connected with that. And these 3 will be the non-pink colour. Let's make them green for now. Oh, that's interesting. Now I can colour these in relation to green. They're all one colour and they can't be green or there'd be 5 in the column. So they're pink. These 2 are green. It's now these that I don't... Wow. Okay, I'm just going to carry on like this until I figure something out. Right. This digit is pink. And I know that... Oh, that's really good. I know that because this is green and is high or low. This is from either 7, 8, 9 or 1, 2, 3. This one is not allowed to be 4 or 6 in this position, so it's not a yellow digit. So it's the opposite colour to that one. This one, on the other hand, could be green, or it could be the 4 or 6 from the sort of green highness or lowness set. Anyway, now that we know that's pink, we know that this red set is not pink, it's green, and this blue set is not green, it's pink. So we've got some progress. That digit is the same as that digit because again we have the only pink yellow connection there is. It's either 6, 7 or 3, 4. I'm beginning to wonder if I should have used placeholders in this puzzle, but I'm going to carry on just trying to use colours first. Now, this digit could be yellow. I'd love to say it has to be green, but it could be yellow. Now, what about this line? Yes, we've had the 3 yellows in this box. So even that digit is pink or green. So down, and this digit, which cannot be 4 or 6 because of the monogamous rule about not having neighbours that see each other, applies here. So all of these are green or pink and they alternate. And that's 2 of each. And we've had the other 2 there. Everything else in the column is yellow. Oh, this is beautiful. So this digit down here is 4 or 6. And that's on a green line now for definite. Oh, that can't be green because we've had the 3 greens in the box. So that's also yellow. So 4 or 6, what does it touch on a green line? It touches 1 or 9. And this digit can't be pink. So there we go. That's green. Now we can do the alternation along here. If that's low or high, that's low or high in the same direction. So it's actually got to be the same number. And now we're doing the alternation on here with green and pink. And we found all 3 pinks in row 4. So these 2 cells, oops, those 2 cells are green. And the one here that's not yellow is definitely green. And these, oh, that's 1 pink and 1 green in that box. In this row, what are these? Both pink, because we've had 3 yellow and 3 green. And therefore these 3 are 1 yellow and 2 green. Now, does that stop pink appearing on this line? Not quite. Because you can imagine a 5-cell line which had all 3 yellows, a pink and a green. It would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, very, very specifically. Oh, I have just realised something I hadn't thought before now, but I could have thought at the very beginning of the puzzle. This black dot is going to become known as the disambiguator. In this puzzle, if there wasn't a black dot, if there were just white dots, pink lines and green lines, there would be at least 2 possible solutions, because whatever the intended final solution is, you could subtract each cell from 10 and have another entirely valid solution. But the black dot is going to stymie that, is going to give us an actual resolution one way or the other. And that's maybe why I should have been doing placeholder work, like choosing this to be 3 and that to be 4, until it either breaks or is acceptable here. I don't know, it doesn't matter. I'm talking about what technique I use, and you're not bothered by that, but... Right, I'm going to think about this digit. This is a 5. There's my first digit in the puzzle. Those are the extreme digits. They're either 1, 2, 3, in which case that's a 4, or they're 7, 8, 9, in which case that's a 6. Okay, here's the simple thing that I have not put into words, or indeed into my head at all. Any Renban line that is at least 5 cells long has got a 5 on it. That is an iron-fast rule. Because, again, if you think of the progression of Sudoku digits that are available from 1 through 9, any group of 5 passes through the middle digit. So there's always a 5. And this digit is yellow and is not a 5 because it's on a green line. So in this column, that is a 5. Right, I should have thought about 5s before. One of these 2 is a 5 by Sudoku now. 5's a yellow digit, remember, so it's in one of those cells. It's clearly here in box, whatever this is, box 4, it must be, and that's a 4, 6 pair. It's in one of these 3 and it's not on the green line. In fact, I can now say this is seeing the 4 and 6 in the box and in the column, so that is green. No, it's not green. Oh, that's really weird. It's 1 or 9 because it's sitting next to a 4 or a 6 by the whisper rule, but we've had the green 1 or 9 in the box, so that's purple. Is this enough to work out the black dot somehow? Let's think about the central column together. Oh, I know. No, I don't necessarily know where 5 is in the central column. What colours have I got? I've had 2 greens, definitely, 2 yellows and 1 pink. So there are 2 more pinks down here. Right, if pink here is a 3, then 2 and 1 are down here, and one of them is going to have to get on the dot, at least one of them, maybe both. If that's a 7 in pink, 8 and 9 are down here. 9 can never be on a black dot because there's no Sudoku digit that's either double or half it. So 9 would have to be here, and that's impossible because if pink is 7 up here, then pink is the high number and that digit is a 9. So you couldn't put a 9 there as well. They'd be in the same row. That's lovely. So pink is not high, pink is low, that's a 3. I'm going to change all the pinks to blue, which is what I favour for low numbers. I'm going to change all the green to orange for high. And here we go, we can start filling in some digits. That's a 4 because it's touching a 3. This digit is low and it's touching 4 or 6. It's a 1 touching a 6. This digit is high touching a 4 or 6. So that's 9 in both cases. That's 4, that's 6, that's 1. This is working out, this is right. That's a 2-3 pair. This digit can't be 7 because it's definitely touching a 3 on the line. So that's 8, that's 7. This is low, so it's 3, that's 4. Now we know it's 2 and 3 here. We can actually do the 4 and 6. That's almost everything I've pencil marked. I can do this as well because this is now 2 and 1. That's a 4. This pair has become a 5-6 pair. That's a 1-2 pair, so the other blue in the row is 3. That's now 1, that's 2. Ah, oh, thank goodness. Right, that's a 7-9 pair. One of these is an 8 and the other one is a 6. So these are 7 and 9 in some order. This is a 7-8-9 triple. Now, oh, actually, we know from the 9 that that's there. The white dot says put 8 next to it, and that's 7. This is an 8-9 pair. And, I mean, we're in great shape to just go about the rest of the puzzle now. We've got a 4 and a 2-3 pair. I'll catch up on the colouring later, I think. 6, 7 there. This digit is 5, 8 or 9 in this row. Can't be 9 and touch that. This is a 1, 2, 3 triple without 3 in the middle. 4, 6, 7. So these are from 5, 8, 9. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this line needed a 5. And since we got that 5, 5 can't appear in those cells. So 5 is there. And that makes this on the dot 8 with 7 and 6 and 9 and 5. Now, these digits include 6 and 7, no, 6 in the box, and 8. Oh, hang on, that's a 4-5 pair. These are from 1, 7, 9. Oh, this must be even, and it sees 6 and 4. So that's 2 or 8. Across a white dot, one digit is always odd and the other is even. Now, I should be able to do the black dot. I'd forgotten all about it. 3 and 4 have gone there. So this can't be 8, 4 or 6, 3. Or indeed 2, 4. It's a 1, 2 pair. Okay, I'm going to colour those. Let's catch up on the colouring that I can do at the moment. Actually, it's quite a bit. Those are blue and these are all orange. Because it might help. It might help. Now, this digit I'm sitting on is not going to be a 9. Is it? Oh, maybe it is. Oh, I don't know. Okay, the central column again. We've had a 9 up there. That's quite big news. And we've had a 4 in the top box as well. So this last digit is going to be 6 or 8 according to the column, but according to that 6, it's clearly going to be 8. So now we know the colour here and here. This is 6 and it's sitting next to 8 there. That 5, 6 pair is not resolved. What's this? Last line. It's not a 5 because we're on the line. So it seems to be 3, 6 or 7. Okay, I don't know yet. 9, 4, 6, 1. Sorry, I'm being a bit slow now, but we're going well. We're going well. These digits are both yellow, actually, which is quite interesting. That's 5 or 4, that's 4 or 6. Okay, I am going to come back to this. We can't use 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 here. So these digits are from 6, 7, 8, 9. That one can't be 6 or 9, that one can't be 7 or 8. This can't be a 4 by Sudoku. Therefore, this Renban has to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is 7 or 8 as well. Now this can't be 7 or 8. This is a 6, 9 pair. I can colour those. These are 2 blues that I need in the column. That 6, 9 pair stops either of these having a 9 in, puts the 9 in the box there. This has become a 7, that's an 8, that's a 7. I'm trusting my pencil marks today. That's not a 5, that's a 5. The 1 there fixes the 7, 1 pair. The white dot makes this a 2, that fixes 1, 2. Let's do a little bit more colouring. Orange there. This is blue for the column and it must be a 3 for the box. So that puts a 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spotlight. Losing its religion. 7 and 8 there now. We need a 9 in the bottom row in one of those cells. Oh, we need a 7 in this row. And we can't put it in this box where there's already a 7. So I'm going to definitely put it on the whisper. And this must be 1 or 2 by whisper rules. So that's a 1, 2 pair. This digit is 3. That's 1 or 3. This is 2 or 3. This must all finish off somehow. We need a 3 in box 8. There it is at the bottom of it. And that puts a 2 in this corner. That makes this 1, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm not marching a troop of soldiers. I'm just telling you what digits go in what cells. 9, 6, 8, 9. This is 4 to complete the box. That's 5, that's 4. Before I put the last digit in, let's colour up. Those can all be yellow, these can be orange, and we should have completed the colouring. And, oh, I haven't put these two right. 6 and 5, and this is a 6, and there we go, the fount is complete. That's a lovely puzzle, Yara. I really liked how that resolved itself down the middle column as well. Very neat and good fun. So, do have a go at, well, I mean, so much. Do watch Simon on Monday with Anna, and Lucky Anna was her handle, I think. So she was lucky, she won the competition. Do have a look at his crossword video. Do watch all of our Sudoku videos, and do join us in the live stream on Monday evening. Blueprints. It's always great fun to have your company, and that goes for these videos just as much as the live streaming. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon on the channel. Bye for now.